Hello everybody, in this video I will help you with your prelim preparation. I will discuss the 2024 Gauteng prelim, paper 1 and in this video question 3. Now this is the actual question and you can see that it counted 11 marks. So my suggestion is pause the video and quickly attempt the question yourself and then you can come back to the answers. Remember, if it counts 11 marks, it shouldn't take you longer than 11 minutes in the exam. Given the geometric sequence, and then you see the sequence there. Number 1, determine the value or values of x where the sequence converges. Now, for a sequence to converge, we need to decide a value for r, and r has to lie between those two values, 1 and -1. So let's start. We can start by finding r. Remember, r is the common ratio, by saying t term 2 divide by term 1. So this will be term 1, that will be term 2, etc. So when we substitute it in, we can say 4 goes in itself once, 4 goes into 8 twice, and then they will cancel and you're left with x minus 2 over 2. So then this is now r's value. Back into the little formula on the left hand side, we will substitute r. Then we will multiply this 2 away everywhere. Oh boy, okay, like that. And we end with, in the middle, x minus 2 is smaller than 2 and greater than -2. And then this minus 2 will go out and it becomes plus 2 on that side. And you take it out and it becomes plus 2 on that side. There, I did it for you. And then your answer is x is smaller than 4 or x is greater than 0. So they are the values for x where your series will converge. Now where's the marks? The marks are for writing this down, r's value and your final answer. 3.1.2, determine the sum to infinity of the series if x is equal to 2, 5. First of all, there you find your little series, and then this was r's value, the common ratio from the previous slide. Then sum to infinity has its own little formula, and that one is on the formula sheet. So what we are looking for is a value for a and a value for r. We find a here on term 1. This is this is where we will find a, and then in x's place we will substitute x's value that was given 2, 5. So we will substitute it, and then with our calculator we will work out that a's value is 2. Then on the right hand side, let's quickly work out r's value. So in x's place we will substitute 2, 5 and r's value is 0, 5. Now in the next step, there you find a's value, r's value, work it out, and then the sum to infinity for this series will be 2, 7. And then where's the marks? The marks are a's value, r's value, substitution into the correct formula, and answer. 4 marks coming your way. 3.2, given, and then you find a sigma, and this is the little general term that we're going to use to find our series for this sum or sigma. Number 1 says, determine how many terms are there in this series. Now this one is a difficult one because k starts at 3. So you will substitute in k's place 3. So it works like this. And this is where you're going to end, up to and including. So in fact, have a look at this. You will substitute, let me do it here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And when you add them, or when you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This implies that there will be 10 terms in your series. Number 2, calculate the sum of the series. So if we want to calculate the sum of the series, we need A's value and we need R's value. So to find A, remember A is term 1. And where do we find this? This little thing here, as I said already, this is the general term. So now into that thing, we will start substituting, but not K is equal to 1. We will start with K is equal to 3 because that's where we start. So into K's place, we will substitute 3. We work that out and we see that term 1 or A's value is -6. Then to find R, we also need the second term. So we will work out term 2. So what happens here is now we started substituting in 3. So now we will substitute in the next number, 4. So into K's place goes 4. We work it out and term 2's value is 12. So now that we have that, we can work out R, the common ratio, by saying term 2 divided by term 1, which is 12 divided by -6, and then R's value is -2. Now we have a little series. So now we can say the sum of this series, I used this formula. Remember, when R is a fraction, you will use the other one. So now you must just be careful when you substitute. Have a look. A's value is -6. R's value is -2. And N's value is 10. Remember from the previous one. And then there, let me show you, R is -2. Can you see how many brackets I used here? And then all of that in one go in your calculator. And then, in other words, the sum of 10 terms for the series will be 2046. Then this one counts 3 marks. Oh, you worked so hard for your 3 marks here. A's value, R's value, and then substitution and final answer, 3 values. And remember, you have to show me where you substituted. On the left-hand side, I added the next question, that will be question 4 of this question paper. And then on the right-hand side, you will find 2 playlists there. I added the grade 11 number patterns, that you remember, that's the quadratic sequence patterns. And then I also added the grade 12 number patterns. There you will find everything on sequences and series and sum to infinity and when a series converges, and you will also find very good exam type questions from old exam papers. So make sure you watch that playlist as well. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.